So you're still stuck in your porn addiction. You've been on this journey for quite some time, and all this time you were alone. Well, maybe that all there is needing to your journey to finally quitting this porn addiction is someone to help you. So I'll actually discuss that in this specific video. But before talking about all of that, who am I? My name is Wesley, and my mission is to help prevent 1,000 men from killing themselves because of porn addiction. From literally getting to suicidal thoughts because of it. Like, it's that important. These are my type of videos, and if that interests you, make sure you subscribe. Right now, we are in a war against the porn companies. I'm trying to finish all of them so that there is no more. And in order for me to do that, I have to free up the more people that I can, the most people that I can. So if you're interested by that, you might want to actually stick on. I need you to visualize this right now. You're in the street walking towards the supermarket. And while walking, you come across a beautiful girl. She's exactly the girl that you want, the girl of your dream. Your exact 10 out of 10 physique, the facial hair, the color of eyes that you actually want from a girl. The hair color, everything, right? She's your 10 out of 10, the girl of your dream. You walk and you see her. You have the chance right now to actually approach her and make a connection with her. Maybe even build something with her and go out with her after. You continue to walk and you're like in a 2 meter. You have the chance to actually talk to her, but what happened? You let it pass. Why did you let it pass? Now she goes by and you never talk to her again in your entire life. What happened? You got scared because of your low self-confidence. You weren't confident enough to actually approach that girl, talk to her, and now what is going to happen? You will regret this one moment for your entire life. Maybe even in 20 years, you're still going to remember that 20 years ago when you met that woman, you didn't talk to her. And now you're maybe with another girl, but you're still remembering that one girl that you could have talked to, but you didn't because of your porn addiction. Your porn addiction impacted your brain so much that it lowers your self-confidence. You're used to seeing naked women online every day and fapping to them, and this sense of shame and guilt that is inside of you lowers your self-confidence to a point where you're scared of approaching girls. I want you to visualize this other guy that doesn't fap. He's free from porn addiction, right? This guy, when he sees the girl of his dreams, he doesn't have the doubt. He doesn't have low self-confidence, right? He has high self-confidence. He sees the girl, he approaches directly, he talks with her, gets her number, and what happened? The next date is already planned. They already have a date planned, and he's going to meet her again. That's big difference from what happened to you, right? And you don't want this to happen to you, and I don't want this to happen to you because the regret you will feel from this can hurt you. So if you're interested by becoming that high self-confidence person, look at the first link down in the description. On that, let's continue directly with the video. I want you to realize something. The big people, the top performers of every sport, everything in life are always accompanied. They're not alone, and they will never be alone, right? They have either their wife or a full team working together in concert with them. Even pro players like sports, they have their coach, they have their assistants, they have their team around them. Every top performer in life, the ones that actually succeed in life, are always well surrounded by other people. So why you whiz in your way to actually quitting from porn addiction, which is a hard thing, right? It's really hard to do that. Why you wouldn't be surrounded by someone, right? Someone that can actually help you, like a coach, and actually push you to your limits and finally make you able to get free from this porn addiction. Why you, especially you, would stay alone in this journey and actually make it harder for yourself to quit when you have access to someone that actually knows what he's talking about and actually want your success, wants you free from this porn addiction. It's the same thing as you actually doing something like a task alone and it takes you 1 hour, when you actually know that if you ask the help of a friend, a family, or someone else, it could take you like 10 minutes. Why wouldn't you save this 50 minutes? You know that you could just ask for his help and get the 50 minutes in your life more, right? You can do so much in 50 minutes. But right now, I feel like you're this person who would be much rather want to actually take the 1 hour to actually accomplish that task, just so you don't ask the help for someone else. Because you know deep down inside of you right now that if you would take the coaching, you would be free. So I feel like it's because you don't even want to be free at that point. You know that the solution is right there, right? Just have to click on it and you will get free. But you prefer staying on your own, by your side, and actually trying to quit alone, when being surrounded is way better. And this support can actually keep you accountable, right? It helps you, gives you advice, and advice that are suited for you. And for example, in my coaching, I know what you're going through because I went through it too. I was once addicted to that, and I was addicted for 7 years. That's like big years, right? It's sure I'm not addicted for like 20 years, and I'm grateful that I wasn't addicted for 20 years. But I want to prevent other people from getting to those years, right? Imagine myself saving you 13 years of pain and shame just because you acted quickly. You acted at the start and not at the end when you're depressed and everything. And maybe on the verge to actually killing yourself. I would be so glad to actually prevent you from going through all those stages just because you decided to actually take action right now. And you can see that this coach can really help you, keep you motivated, keep you encouraged, and help you get through your relapses, through those setbacks. Because sometimes doing it alone is quite hard, right? When you have a setback, you have all these negative thoughts that comes in your mind. But when you have someone that actually wants you to succeed, he can really encourage you and say, oh no, it's okay, and push you to go back directly on your recovery instead of maybe finishing the week by fapping every day of the week and saying to yourself, oh, I'll restart, but in 10 days. No, restart right now. And the coach will, if it's me, the coach will actually push you to restart now because he knows the importance of actually getting free the quicker, the sooner. The sooner you're free, the better you will be. Wow. Also, having other people than just the coach is really great, right? Having like supportive members of the family, supportive friends, that's really important. The only point is that you have to actually make sure that these persons are trustable. Because what will happen is that already you were scared of talking about it with other people. That's what's really preventing you from actually maybe joining the coaching right now and maybe having other type of help because you're scared of telling it about it. You have shame and you feel guilt about it. So you don't want others to think of you the same way. But imagine yourself actually opening yourself to a friend who is not trustable, but you misjudge him and you actually talk open-hearted with him about this porn addiction. You don't want him to go out and start talking with everybody about it. You want it to keep it as a secret between the two of you. So that's why you actually have to make a judgment, make a good decision, and actually choosing that one friend where you have a lot of trust in him and that you're sure that he's not going to talk with everybody about it. Maybe you have a really close relationships with your mom. If it's the case, then your mom might be a good person to really help you in this porn addiction recovery. Also, one of my goals, one thing that I really wanted when I was on this path to recovery was sharing my stories and sharing my things. At that point, it wasn't as popular as right now. When I was younger, and I was addicted, I didn't even know that porn was bad for me. Everyone around me was saying that it's good. When I was searching online, doctors said that it was good, just not abuse it. And fapping was good also. Fapping seems healthy. Sometimes I still, to this day, see studies that shows that, hey, fapping is good and it's healthy. You have less risk of dying if you're fapping every day. And I'm always amazed and confused about all of that because I know the bad side of it. And I don't just know, I felt it also. And now that I'm free, I feel the good side of it. But what happened is that at that time, I thought it was good. And everything around me was saying to me that it was good. So I had no way of actually questioning it, right? I was always thinking that it was good. So because everyone around me was telling me that it was good, and I was feeling kind of bad of it, I was feeling the shame and the guilt, even though everyone was saying it was good, I wasn't feeling good in that. But I didn't really realize it, and I just kept moving forward with it. Until a point where I actually started this recovery journey, this development, self-development in my life, self-help. And that's when I actually discovered that porn was really bad, and that everything that I was always kind of pushing back, these negative thoughts about it and everything, it was true. It was really my life, and I was this fatigued, I was this depressed, this thing, all because, well, not depressed, but all these negative thoughts were coming from porn actually. And I only realized it when someone actually told me, and I was like, oh yeah, that's why I was feeling this way. And that's why I'm actually making these videos, right? If I make 2,000 videos, that's 2,000 more times people have a chance to actually know that porn is bad for them and actually start their recovery journey and get free from this porn addiction. Because right now there's no difference, right? There's more and more guys in the world, overall world, and the more guys there is, the more people that there is going to be addicted to porn addiction. And I want less and less. So I have to make even bigger of a difference. And in order for me to do that, I have to keep on giving more and more to people so that they actually know that porn is bad for them. And in this community that I created, I wanted people to share their stories of how they first heard about porn, how they started, and how many years did they got addicted, and how did they finally quit, things like that, right? So that other people that join the community can learn from them and actually maybe implement some strategies that they were talking about. Maybe that, oh, when I was feeling urges, I was doing that. Oh, okay, thanks, and I'll try it. Oh, I tried this, but that didn't work. Oh, okay, that didn't work, so I don't have to actually try it also because it didn't work. So this saves me time. And someone that learns a story, he reads it and see that other people are able to actually quit. This make you feel more comfortable into actually quitting, and make you feel more confident that, hey, if this person was able to quit, I'm able to quit too, right? So this gives you like encouragement and motivation towards your recovery, and it makes you feel really relatable to those persons. Now there's a big difference between your friends, your family, and professional support, right? Professionals such as me. I went through your journey. I know what you've been through, and to me, you're unique. You're a unique type of person. You have your own stories, but in your recovery, you will get questions and get setbacks that I also got, probably, right? And because I keep on learning more and more about porn, because I'm interested in that topic, I have a lot of knowledge on that topic, which is like natural, right? If I keep on interesting myself towards that topic and I read, I will get more knowledge. So you get the help from someone that actually loves to talk about that and actually knows a lot about it. So the moment you have a question, I probably already asked myself that question when I was quitting on my own. And if that didn't happen, I surely went online and searched for it because I was interested in that topic. Imagine having to your side someone that actually almost knows it all, right? Keeps on learning about it, but knows almost everything about it. That's like cool, right? And you can imagine that this person is more qualified to actually help you and give you a personalized help than maybe your parents or your friends, that they're there for you, they know you for a long time, but this porn addiction doesn't really interest them, right? What I mean by that is not that you're not interesting to them, but that they're not on their free time going online and searching for answers to porn addiction, right? On their free time, they're probably playing video games or taking care of their family or doing other things, but whereas me, for example, in my free time, I will actually go online and search for a book about porn addiction, and I will actually read it, just because it interests me to that point. Like, I actually want people to get free to the point where in my free time, I will go and read books about porn addiction so that you're free faster, because I put my free time on that. So you can see how just there I have a big difference from other people. And having this person in your help, you can only see that it will push you to a point where you will actually get free. So at that point, that's why earlier I was telling you that at this point, it's not even that you trust me or not, or that you think that I won't be enough of help. It's that you fear the fact that I would actually be able to free you. And that's what I see. Someone actually told me this, but that's what I see in the majority of people. They don't fear that I will scam them or anything, because I won't. Well, even if I say I won't, you trust, you think what you think, right? But it's not that they're doubting my capabilities, because they know that I would be able to, and that if you actually start this coaching, you would get free. So it's not even that they're doubting that. It's because deep down inside of them, they want to still fap. And the fact that they still want to fap to porn, still want to watch porn every day, and they know that if they take this coaching, they will get free from that, they don't take the coaching because they don't want to get free. They still find value into fapping every day to porn, and that's because of years and years of addiction. And that's hard to actually make the step to, yes, I want to quit. But if you're serious on that, you know actually what to do, right? It's just the first thing down in the description. You actually click on it, you watch the thing, and you make the final decision. But you know deep down that the moment you click on buy, you're going to get free. And it's the fastest, it's the most personalized coaching you will ever get. And it's the only last coaching you'll ever need in your life. After, you will get free for good from this porn addiction. But as I said, deep down, you know it's true. All of what I'm telling right now is true, because I have no point in lying, right? But it's because you still haven't made the decision to quit. So make the decision to quit today, right now. Right now, you know the way to go. And on that, take care of yourself.